How are you guys doing? We are live right now. Okay, gonna help some people out here. Help a lot of people sell. Get to 582 million also. Let me just put the thumbnail in and we'll be all set. I will also have the Generation Zero review probably coming out sometime next week. I have a few GTA videos this week also. I just have to play that game for a decent amount still before I give my final verdict on that one. Okay. Hello, how's everybody today? Okay. Yes, I know about the Article 13 thing. I'm probably gonna make a video about that tomorrow, talking about what I think's gonna happen now. Hello, hello Chronic, hello Josh, hello that dude, okay. Okay, max number of CEOs has already been reached. Can somebody please disband their, CEO? I just need to, I just want to buy supplies for my bunker really quick. Do you think you'll play GTA 5 until GTA 6 comes out? Yeah, probably will. Yeah, I don't think this game's dying anytime soon. This game's, yeah, this game's gonna last for a long time. Okay, can somebody please disband again? I see a lot of people are using the, a lot of people are in CEOs and MCs and they're not using it right now. Thank you, Lewis. Anybody gonna disband? I'll probably have to leave the lobby if somebody doesn't disband. Hello, Holtzman. How long are we streaming for? Probably 2 hours today. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's go. Okay, bunker's not too far from here. Are you trying to get to 1 billion? Yes, I'm going for 1 billion. That is my goal. 1 trillion, I think that would be kind of an impossible goal to get. That would take way too long. That would be pretty much impossible. 1 billion is more possible. Still challenging, but possible. A trillion I don't think is possible, really. Trillion is pretty much impossible. Okay. How's your day going? It's going good. How are you? How did you get to 500 million? Grinding a lot of businesses, buying supplies for them? Hello, bro. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Oh, this place already has supplies. Yes, I do, Kick. Okay. Does Article 13 only affect the EU or everyone? It has the biggest effect in Europe, but it'll have an international effect. I'm probably gonna do a video talking about it and what I think of it, what I think's gonna happen now. Yeah, they're just people were so against that law, but they still passed it. Thank you for the super chat, Ashley. I read that some politicians voted for that law just because other politicians were voting for it. They didn't even know what it was. I made a video talking about why it needs to be stopped, Mace. I didn't talk about what's gonna happen now that it's probably passed. Can you explain why that bunker is the best? Well, Zancudo isn't necessarily the best bunker. It's a good location. I think the best one is Chumash. I just have the Zancudo bunker because I like to have it next to my hangar. That's why. Is making 1.5 solo in a day in GTA good or bad? That's good. Make 1.5 million a day. That's pretty good. What's Take-Two Interactive? They're the publisher for Rockstar. Let's see here. Might as well get a top range car really quick. Mercenaries? What mercenaries? It says to take out the mercenaries, but I don't know what they're even talking about. What's the best grinding vehicle? I think the Buzzard. I'd say the Buzzard.
All right.
Hey, Pro, good luck with the goal today. Thank you. Use the photo to locate the FMJ. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty close. Okay. That's an easy spot. Thank you, Dagger. Now, what system are you playing? PS4? I have the same bunker you have. My hangar is an LSIA. Should I change it? Yes. LSIA hangar is actually not a good location. A lot of people, they buy the LSIA hangar because they say that they don't want to get attacked by players at Zancudo, but you actually have more of a chance of getting attacked at LSIA than you do at Zancudo, because in Fort Zancudo, if you ever get attacked by like another player, the best tip that I can give you is don't do anything. Don't even fight back. Because if some idiot starts attacking you in Fort Zancudo, like, all the military will go after them, the tanks will go after them and start blowing them up. So you don't even need to fight back. Anytime I'm in Fort Zancudo and somebody tries to kill me, I don't even fight back, and the military just keeps killing them over and over again. About the oppressor, what should I buy next? By the way, love your videos. Well, I would invest in businesses if you don't have those. Should I get a hangar? Hangar, I would save for second to last. The very last thing I would get would be the nightclub, but the hangar I would save second to last, because it's, hangar, everybody should still own a hangar, even if you're not doing the business, just so you can store personal air vehicles, but it's not a, I wouldn't say it's a very effective, business unless you have friends helping you. Here, that's gonna be next to this thing here. I think that's it right there. Yep, that's it. What do you think is double money event tomorrow? Possibly crates? Actually a little bit over a mile, so pretty close to the warehouse too. I've been saving up cash. I buy the Molotov. The Molotov is a great aircraft if you plan on getting around. If you want to use it to get around the map really quickly, it's very useful for that. The Molotov is faster than the Hydra and the laser, so it's a pretty fast jet, and it's the best jet for landings. Like no jet in the game can beat it at landings. Molotov is so easy, it can pretty much land almost anywhere. But it's not good for dogfighting, but it is good for transportation. That's what I use it for. I use it to get around the map. Are you still going to make that video about Micah Bell? Yes, I probably will. But first, I think I'm going to make a video about Angelo Bronte first, before I do it on Micah. How much is the FMJ in the game? I'm pretty sure it's over $1 million. I could check for you in a little bit. Okay, well, QW, I don't check my messages during streams. I could possibly look at it afterwards. Okay, let's get this car here.
Let's get ready to work. You know what makes good license plates? Prison inmates. Looking good.
There we go, 12 seconds. Done. Is there a real-life Angelo Bronte? Not really, but Angelo Bronte is most likely based off of the New Orleans crime family.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get this drop off, and it will help everybody sell. Chat. Thank you, AJ. Why buy and not steal supplies when it eats profits? Not necessarily it eats profits. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it in the wrong way. I'll answer your question in just one moment, AJ. Let me just deliver my my car here. I still want to crash this. Thank you for the super chat. You like the import-export soundtrack? It's okay. Hi, can you reach $1 billion? That's what I'm going for. Okay, now AJ, to answer your question, you said why do you buy supplies when it eats into profits? Buying supplies is not necessarily eating the profits. It depends on how you see it. Because let me join yours MC here. In my opinion, it's more effective to buy supplies because think about it this way. Say that you're using the 4 best MC businesses. You're using weed upgraded, you're using meth upgraded, your coke upgraded, and counterfeit cash upgraded. You're using those 4 businesses. Now, if you were to steal supplies, you would have to constantly steal supplies for each individual business. So you have to steal supplies for weed, steal supplies for meth, steal supplies for coke, for counterfeit cash, and even when you steal supplies, chances are you're probably doing it solo. You'll only get 1 bar of supplies. Not constantly keep doing missions over and over and over again. So that means you would have to do like 5 missions for like each business. You could get lucky where you could get those vans where you get like 2 supply bars in like 1 mission, but still, that takes way too much time. If you buy supplies, all of those businesses, they'll be full on supplies, all full bars, and they'll be delivered to the business within 10 minutes. And then what you do is, while all those businesses are producing at once, you don't have to run those missions anymore because those missions waste time. In the meantime, you could run other activities. You could run import-export. You could run crates. And I guarantee you, if I buy supplies for all of my businesses, and I do like other stuff in the meantime versus somebody who's just constantly stealing supplies, I will make more money that day than the person that's stealing supplies. Because my businesses, they'll produce faster, and I'll also make my money back doing different things in the meantime. So that's why it's more effective buying supplies. I've been buying supplies for years, and look at how much money I'm at right now. Okay, let me see here. Oh, there's a few super chats. Thank you, Smart Patrol. Hey, Pro, love you, man. Can you give a shout out to fellow grinder Wrecking Matter? Thanks, buddy. We'll shout out there to Wrecking Matter. Thank you, Smart Patrol. And thank you also, Titanic. Hey, Pro, keep up the good work, my dude. Always look forward to your streams, and your money guys will help me tremendously. One suggestion, though, please bring back the intro. Well, maybe I'll bring the intro back one day. I mean, I took the intro out, like, over a year ago, and the reason I did that was because I wanted my videos to be shorter. Because I wanted to get straight to the point in my videos. So that's why I took out the intro. I wanted my videos to be shorter, and I wanted to get straight to the point, and I didn't want people to watch the intro every time they're watching. But I mean, if people really want me to, I could possibly bring it back. Probably, if I'm gonna stream that day, Butchie, it'll probably be Red Dead. If you want to join me on that. I've been buying supplies a lot, and it helps. Yes, it does. How old are you? I'm 24. There's a super chat. Oh, thank you, Philip. Hey, Pro, I would really like the single-player DLC video. Reminder, you're still not in Pro 6. Okay, I'll talk to the commissioner there, Philip. I'll find out what's going on. Thank you for the super chat, man. And I checked the invites for the crew the other day for you, but I didn't see your name in the requests. There, I did check it. I'll talk to the commissioner there, and I'll find out what's going on. Thank you, Philip. And Philip, what currency is that in again? The HUF. Are you actually Polish or English is good? Well, I'm born in the U.S. My parents are from Poland. Oh, it's Hungarian, okay. Oh, hello, Philip. Do you live in the U.S.? I do. You were good at this game, thank you. Hey, Saucer Cats. You know, at least we didn't get post-ops on this mission. I'd rather do garbage trucks any day over post-op. I think I do, Joseph. Man, I've seen big YouTubers, but dang, your attitude is the best for sure. Thank you, Cyber. Have you ever been to Hawaii? No, I have a friend that lives in Hawaii, but never been there. Less than a mile from the last drop. Well, that's what I really hope is that I really hope that the next DLC, whatever it is, I really hope it's not Arena Wars Part 2 because I don't want to see that. I'd like to see a new business in free mode, new business, a new property we can purchase, and a good business, a good one that makes a decent amount of money and isn't like really overly complicated, but. I think if they do Arena Wars Part 2, I think a lot of people are gonna get angry if they do Arena Wars Part 2. Well, thank you, as David, if I'm reading your name correctly.
You can't smoke.
Maybe, Butchie, but I promised people a Red Dead stream. I promised people that I would do a Red Dead stream, so sometime, so probably on Friday. Do you think a DLC will be announced this week or no? If no DLC comes out this month, I think it's definitely gonna come out in April. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty confident saying it's probably gonna come out in April because they've had a DLC every single March they've had one. There's always been a DLC in March. Do you want that Rockstar adds more futuristic vehicles? No. No, I don't want any more futuristic vehicles.
It's coming at you.
What I want is for them to focus on the crime aspect of Grand Theft Auto. That's what I like. In my opinion, Grand Theft Auto is the strongest when it's about being a criminal. When you're playing as a criminal, when you're doing things like illegal activities, that's when it's like at its strongest. Not like the futuristic stuff or like the military stuff. I feel like I don't feel like I'm a criminal. I feel like I'm playing like a warlord when I see those vehicles. I want them to do something like bikers again, you know, the MC businesses or something like that. Like we had the biker businesses, which was like a lot of drug businesses, like moving that, selling that, and then we had import-export, which is like stealing cars, like changing the license plate on them and selling them. That was like more of a criminal business, but yet now we haven't really had much. Ever since like gun running came out, they've been just focusing on so much military DLCs every update, and even updates that have nothing to do with military stuff is still put into them. I mean, take a look at it at the After Hours. After Hours is a nightclub DLC, yet they put the Oppressor Mark II in, and that has literally nothing to do with the theme of the nightclub.
That's something new.
Let's see, is there any good cars in this area to steal?
And we have a...
Oh wait, this car here. Would you want to live in Los Santos? No, I'm good. City has a very high crime rate. Living in Los Santos, you could be driving down the street and could get bombed by a jet any moment, so I don't think it's a safe city to live in.
What brings you in today?
Okay, sell this car, get some extra money there. Can you invite me to the business? Oh, there it is. Okay. When's the next update coming out? I don't know. Maybe still this month or maybe next month. We're gonna have to see. Thoughts on Generation Zero so far? Thank you for asking me about that, Julia. I mean, there were parts of the game that I enjoyed yesterday when I played through it, but there was also parts that I didn't enjoy. Like the game is a survival game, right? It's about surviving against the machines, but you know, you can't swim in the game. There's so many islands in the game. There's like a lot of islands, but yet you can't swim to those islands, which is like, what's the point of putting in islands in the game if you can't even swim to them? There's no bridge connecting them. So like, how are you supposed to get to those islands? And like, think about it this way, like, what kind of survival game doesn't let you swim, right? Like, what kind of, I've never heard about that, like, where a survival game that doesn't let you swim. That's definitely something new for me. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Thanks for all your guides. I've grinded to 378 million. Thank you, Thomas Leverington. And Adam Alibegovich, what kind of car do you drive in real life? I'm not really a car guy. I drive a BMW 2013 sedan 328i. I saved up a few years for that car. Not really a special car, just a sedan, and it's to get me from point A to point B. I don't think I'm gonna really ever get another car. Unless something really happens to that one, but I'm not a car guy. Okay. But, I mean, going back to Generation Zero, and are you selling this? Are you selling it, Jur? If we go back to Generation Zero, though, like, exploring the map is fun, especially, like, at night, like, exploring, like, different kinds of buildings. You never know when you're gonna, like, bump into, like, those crazy machines. I like the aspect of that. There's no NPCs in the game, and, like, the quests you get them from, like, notes and stuff, and, similar to kind of, like, Fallout 76, but it's not glitchy. Like, it does have glitches, but it's not as glitchy as Fallout 76 at launch. Oh, there's my jetpack. It's behind them. Yes, I heard that Article 13 was passed. I'm probably going to make a video talking about that tomorrow. What do you know about the Netherlands? I don't know much. I don't know much about the country. I just know that it's in Western Europe. Do you think next DLC should be a business related to the ocean? Because the sea in GTA is not really used. I wouldn't mind a naval DLC. I don't. I mean, I wouldn't mind a naval DLC. I mean, I'm not really the guy that's for like, I'm not really for like military stuff, but if they have to add more stuff, I'll be for the naval stuff. And like a lot of people, they say that a naval DLC that it wouldn't work. A lot of people say
This
that
is Morse Mutual Insurance.
because they say that the ocean is boring.
I can do
But
that.
I disagree with that because the ocean world is just so big in GTA, but it's not used to its full potential. If they add more like activities to do in the ocean, then I guarantee you that people would go out there and do things if there was activities to do out there. Well, I have it, Box Hunter. No, not like an underwater city. Like it's probably gonna be like a where you have to buy some kind of property on the water. Maybe there's like a naval MLC as well. Um, can you invite me to the next business? Sure. How you doing? I'm doing good. How's the stream going? It's going good, no doubt. How are you? What do you think about Article 13 being passed? I think that the European Union is going to regret passing that. I think that when they see how much problems it causes, they're gonna regret passing that law. But you know, just despite the, well, thank you also for the super chat, Husky. Despite how many people were against that law and like the petitions against it and so many people talking about it, they didn't even really respond to that or talk about the criticism. You guys can vote to kick that guy out of the lobby because he's just gonna probably grief. But yeah, they said that people that were against the law were an angry mob, which is like such a rude thing to say to the opposition. Because people that don't agree with you are an angry mob. They apologized for that statement later on, but it was like come on, and they passed this law and they're fully convinced in their minds that it's gonna be fine. When there's so many content creators out there that are just talking about how much of a disaster it's gonna be. This will one day end the EU. Well, it's not just that. It's eventually like laws like that are going to be the end of the EU. I think it's funny though that there was a few people that I talked to that were actually in Britain that were actually not for they were not for Brexit, but then after the Article 13 thing, they're now for it. So the European Union is destroying itself with a lot of these bureaucratic laws that it's passing. Can you send me an invite, Jur, to the business? Have you played GTA Online since day one? I have. Okay, what are we... Hello, Eric, how are you? Bro, do you think you will reach level 8,000 one day? No. The max I'm probably going to reach is 2,000. 8,000 isn't really possible to hit. Have you been to Germany? No.
Don't get my swag wrinkled.
Thank you for the invite. Favorite Daedric artifact from the Elder Scrolls? I forgot the name of it. In Oblivion, my favorite, I played Oblivion a lot too. My favorite Daedric artifact was in Oblivion. It was the one where you had that lockpick that Nocturnal would give you, and the lockpick would never break. That was probably my favorite one. It was that one was so useful. If they add an ocean DLC, you think it should be about using ships, and they should make underwater missions where you find gold? Um, You know, that would be a nice, if they do a naval DLC, they should do a naval crate business, like something like where you like go and collect crates in the water and there's like different kinds of missions, like maybe like a mission where you shoot down a plane over the water and you got to get the crates, or like a mission where you have to blow up a bunch of boats. Maybe there's another mission where you have to dive underwater and like collect crates, something like that. But not only should they do that, they should do other missions like new VIP work on the water, like VIP work for like specifically ocean related things. And also what they should do is they should do a side activity where if you dive underwater, like in random spots, and it's randomly generated loot, where you could like find money and like gold and stuff like that underwater, and you could get some money from that. So like if you explore and like you can find some money, I think that would be an interesting activity to add. It would encourage more people to go out in the ocean. What do you think of the Zentorno? I remember when people... Oh, that's a skeleton key. Okay. I remember the Zentorno when people were first using that. And people back in the day, they thought the Zentorno was overpowered. And it actually kind of was back in the day, because the Zentorno, what happens is if you actually back up from it, you can't be shot. And when people back in the day, when this was like on PS3 and Xbox 360, what people would do is they would back up and sticky bomb you with the Zentorno. I'm sure people probably remember that in chat here. People would back up and sticky bomb you with the Zentorno, and people thought that was overpowered. Kind of was back then, but nothing ever. Most of us did not expect that they would ever add something like a flying motorcycle with homing missiles. None of us ever think something like that would be in the game.
Doing this?
Can you show your time spent on GTA Online? Sure, I can. Let me see here. Stats. Global RP 65 million. Overall income 1,478,000,000. Overall expenses 808 million. Time spent in GTA Online 337 days, 1 hour and 12 minutes. What do you think about the Wagner? Well, it's a pretty fast car. Well, I mean, the Stromberg is probably the closest to that. Out. That's what he chose now. I actually have an idea. A lot of people were asking me about a black market DLC, and I thought it through, and I kind of have an idea for the for how a DLC like that would work. Passive mode, of course. Is Criminal Mastermind worth doing? If you have a good team, yeah. Make sure that though Lost. I'll tell you something. Here's a really important tip for Criminal Mastermind. When you're doing the challenge, make sure you pick the right team, like people you know are reliable. Make sure you pick that, because if one person isn't online, the rest of the team can't do Criminal Mastermind. And I mean, I had a bad experience with that like years ago when I was doing the Criminal Mastermind challenge for the original heists. What happened was I was playing it with two of my friends, and then one of my friends got one of his friends in the challenge. And what happened was he vouched for him. He said that guy's reliable. I asked him, is this guy reliable? My friend's like, yeah, he's reliable. He's cool. So like I took him into the team. We were doing the challenge and all. And what happened was the guy randomly went offline. And you know what happened? He went offline for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, he didn't come on. And I understand people aren't going to be online every day. But if you're going to be doing a challenge like Criminal Mastermind, why are you going offline for just so long, like going AFK just for that long? Because then the rest of the team, they're counting on you, and they can't do the challenge without you. And you know, after 3 weeks of waiting, I got so sick of it, and I said that's it. Like, let's find another person. We got past the prison break heist. We completed the prison break heist, but we still needed that guy, and I was just so tired of waiting. So I was like, let's just find another person. And we got another person, and we completed the Criminal Mastermind challenge, and we got it done. And then you want to know what happened? This guy comes back online 3 weeks later. Literally 3 weeks later, and he's like, okay guys, I'm ready to continue Criminal Mastermind. He doesn't even give an explanation for why he was offline for 3 weeks. He's like, okay, I'm ready to continue the challenge. And I'm like, well, too bad, buddy. Like, we already completed it. We already finished it. And the guy got all pissed off. He's like, oh, you guys couldn't wait for me? It's like, are you kidding me? Who's gonna wait 3 weeks for somebody to get on? Like, I'm not gonna wait 3 weeks for somebody. Like who's gonna wait 3 weeks for somebody? Then he deleted me, and I think he deleted my friend afterwards, like saying that we were rude to him. But like all I basically said to him is, I'm not gonna wait 3 weeks for you to get on. So like it's like, come on, who's gonna wait 3 weeks for somebody to get on the game? So that's the most important tip that I can give you there, is make sure when you like do the Criminal Mastermind challenge, have like reliable teammates, because if they're not online, you can't do the challenge. So remember that. That was just a bad that was really just a bad experience I had with heists. Okay, got it. Sold that business. Can people vote to kick the Bash guy out of here? Because not everybody has voted to kick him yet. Let's see. Please answer my question. What's the best way for me to make money? I have a bunker and a weed farm, but no one to help me. The best way for you to make money in that case, if you have nobody to help you, would be to buy supplies for the bunker. Just buy one batch of full supplies. That one batch of full supplies will turn into $210,000 worth of cargo. So, $75,000 will turn into $210,000. And also, your Criminal Mastermind guide is so helpful. Thank you. Yeah, if anybody wants to know like how to complete Criminal Mastermind, like the best way, just watch my guide. I have tips for each setup mission, each finale, what to do, what not to do. What do you think about Bikers Part 2? I would be fine with that. I would be fine with if they allowed us to upgrade the MC businesses, like again, like I would be fine with that. Make more money from them, like, you know, stuff like that. Oh, that was his last business. Okay. Hey, Malik. But a lot of people were talking about the black market DLC, and I think that concept is great. I like the idea of it. I think I have an idea for oh, where's the Sekiro surfing going? No. There it is. I think I have an idea of how the black market DLC would work, and I have an idea of how to make it a unique business, and you guys tell me what you think about this. But if I was designing the black market DLC, what I would do, no, not bikers. It would work a lot differently, and the business can make you a lot of money, but the business would be a skill-based business. It wouldn't be a business. It wouldn't be a business where you just buy supplies, that's it, produces, and you sell it. And it wouldn't be a business where you collect crates either. It wouldn't be like those two. And this business, it would take skill to run it. It would take skill to run it, and it wouldn't be just like who knows how to sell. It would be if you know how to run the business correctly, you can make more money than other people. And how it would work basically would be you you buy random goods. So like there's a black market website. You go on that website and you buy random goods, like random illegal goods on that website. They're delivered to your business afterwards. And how to make money from the business, what you would do is it would work very similar to kind of like a stock market, but an illegal stock market. And it would encourage player interaction between two different like CEOs and MCs. For instance, if like one CEO has like something they want to sell, like one CEO has like a small cocaine shipment for that black market business. I'm not talking about the MC business, but let's say for the black market business they have like a small cocaine shipment they bought through it and they want to get rid of it. They could sell it to another CEO or MC, so they could sell it to players instead of selling it to other instead of selling it to like NPCs. And like for instance, they would sell it to that player for like $100,000. So they would sell them their cocaine shipment for $100,000, and that player could take that the one who buys the cocaine shipment could take that cocaine shipment, wait like 2 days. After 2 days, that $100,000 could possibly turn into $300,000, kind of like the stock market. So I think if they did a black market business, I think that's how it should run, and I think that would be really cool, like being able to like interact with other players, like selling stuff to other players, like and then selling it back. Like I think that would be a really fun business. I think a lot of people would enjoy doing that. Not only would people make a lot of money from it, but they would enjoy doing it because it would encourage player interaction and it would encourage some unique gameplay, you know. Okay. These NPCs are way too accurate. And you know what's kind of crazy is these are like gang members, and like gang members they have like the accuracy of like special forces. Got any armor? I don't even have any snacks, so wonderful. So this guy gets up here. I think I got him there. Okay, finally got a good amount of them there. Yeah, I know, but I don't really want to spawn a Karuma just for just one mission because I use the jetpack a lot. Car gets shot? It did. Okay, whatever. Still a lot of good value. For what's the best way to get RP? Crates. Selling crates. But if you buy one crate, you get 2,400 RP. If you sell it, you get 5,400 RP. Let's get this back to our warehouse. And after I sell this, I'll help whoever else needs help selling, I'll help them out. What, like you want a Midnight Club game again, Mark? The new Midnight Club? If they do a new Midnight Club game, I wouldn't mind that, but if they do one, I would like them to do it like kind of like Midnight Club 3, not like Los Angeles. Midnight Club 3 was my favorite one. I would like them to do like 3 cities again, like kind of how they did in Midnight Club 3. They had like Atlanta in Midnight Club 3, they had Detroit, and then they had San Diego's in 3 cities. I like that. Hi, Nicholas. You have a PC crew? Yes, it's Pro 6. How long's the stream today? Like probably 2.5 hours. I got a late night class today. Yes, Article 13 was passed, but I'm gonna probably make a follow-up talking about what I think happens now.
Okay, let's get it ready to ship. Look at that finish. Wouldn't recognize it.
Oh.
Once we get this on the highway, it'll be a lot easier. What did I just get shot by? I got shot by something, I don't even know what it was. If you don't have a business, buy a business, Rudolph. But other than that, I would save money, because whenever the next update comes out, you'll be more ready for it. I think this is the vineyard delivery. Yeah, it is the vineyard delivery. Got it. You think they got a supermarket business DLC? How would that work? I wouldn't mind a Mafia DLC. Well, thank you for the super chat, Titanic. I'm sorry I didn't see it. What would be worse? Oppressor Mark 10 only sell missions to
This is
Paleto Bay
huge.
involving a wheelbarrow or a portable orbital cannon. I think the Oppressor one. Is that guy griefing the bear guy? Have you watched The Godfather? I have. I've seen the Godfather movies, yes. My favorite one is the first one. Have you ever played any Mafia games? Yes, I played Mafia 2. I beat that one. Okay, let me help Jimbo. Probably you should get 11 top range cars so that you can have the option to only sell supercars and not get slow top range sports classics. Um, well, I mean, it's fine, Oleg. I've always got a top range car. It doesn't really matter to me if it's a supercar or like a sports classic, as long as it's top range. What do you think about Doomsday 2 DLC? I wouldn't want a Doomsday Part 2. I don't want any more heists. I want a new business. A business, not a heist. Because when they add a heist, heists get boring really quickly because it's the same thing over and over again. Okay, this looks like the easy... Yeah, this is the easy mission. Jimp, I'm assuming this is your only business that you're selling because you're driving a vehicle? It's the streets, man. Oh, thank you, Miku, for the super chat. I remember I remember that Manny Escuela from GTA 4. That guy was so annoying. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Rocky. I mean, I don't like futuristic stuff. I don't like futuristic games. I'd rather play a game set 100 years in the past than 100 years in the future. What about underwater DLC? Well, that would be a naval update. Oh, double tap down on the D-pad too much there. But yeah, Manny was an idiot. I remember that guy, and the thing is, that guy, if you pay attention to his dialogue, you pay attention to what he talks about. It's clear that he doesn't care about actually like cleaning up the streets. He doesn't care about that. He doesn't really care about getting the drug dealers off the streets. The only thing he really cares about is he cares about personal fame. He just wants to get famous. He doesn't actually care about a lot of the people. He just makes it look like that. What do you think about Take-Two suing mod websites? Well, I made a video about that a few days ago. If you want to check that out, I just made Take-Two is suing mod menu makers. Got 5 million because of your money, guys. Thank you, Joseph.
Pardon me? I didn't mean anything. Really?
Look.
Let's help Terrell. Oh no, Brandon. Just gonna wait 2 minutes now for that one. Well, the thing is, though, is that Faustian in GTA 4, Faustian was kind of a psychopath. He was, but he would have never betrayed Nico. Like I guarantee you, he would have never betrayed Nico. He wouldn't have done that. He was kind of crazy. He was very violent, but he would never have betrayed Nico. That was the main difference between Dimitri and Faustian. Is Dimitri seemed reasonable on the outside. He seemed like a reasonable person on the outside, but in reality, he was just he was basically a snake, just like Nico called him. He would betray anybody he possibly could, and he would just use people. That's what he did with Nico. He used Nico. Yeah, Phil would. Oh yeah, Phil wouldn't betray Nico. Phil is completely against that type of behavior too. Ray would probably betray Nico, but Phil wouldn't. But yeah, that's why it's actually safer to work with Trevor than to work with Dimitri. It would be safer to work with Trevor than to work with Dimitri, even though Trevor's literally a psycho. He would never actually betray people that work with him. He would never betray his friends. Trevor wouldn't do that because that's completely against his code. Like betrayal is completely against his code. So even though he is kind of crazy, he would never betray his friends. Dimitri would betray anybody in a second, even his best friend, if he thought that he would get an advantage over it. Who's your favorite GTA story mode character? Nico from GTA 4. Yeah, Faustian did predict that. He predicted that Dimitri would betray him. You know, the first time that I was playing it, I thought that Faustian was talking nonsense because I thought that Faustian, because of the problems he caused with Petrovic, that he kind of deserved it. But then I regretted killing Faustian after the whole Dimitri thing. But you still have to because the game tells you to. But yeah, you know, that's like one of the big what if questions. You know, I might do a video about that one day, like a video on like what if scenarios, like what if this didn't happen in GTA, like how would I think the story would go? But that was a very like if you think about it, like what would have happened if Nico never killed Faustian, how would the story have changed? I'm really curious how the story would have changed there, like what would have happened. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dwayne in GTA 4, it's immoral to kill Dwayne. It's much better to kill Playboy. Not because really his apartment. You get his apartment too, but his penthouse, I should say. But it's just so wrong to kill Dwayne. It's Playboy is clearly the one causing. If you pay attention to what's going on, it's clearly Playboy who's the one who's causing problems between him and Dwayne. No error. I've already talked about it. I'm gonna make a video probably tomorrow talking about Article 13 as well. What happened? I don't know if I should walk out of the business or not. Yeah, I see that. Oh, okay. Terrell, you shouldn't invite more than 4 people to help you, though. You don't really need more than 4 people for that. Nice outfit, bro. Thank you.
It's...
Okay, here we go. Thoughts on Jimmy Pegorino? Pegorino was trying to pretend like he was a big gangster when he wasn't. That's what was with Pegorino. He thought that he was a big gangster when he wasn't. And he was obsessed with getting on the commission, but the other mafia families laughed at him. Oh, I don't watch that show, yeah. Oh, okay, Brandon. What I was always curious about is if you choose to do the deal ending in GTA 4, what I was always curious about, did Pegorino know that Dimitri was going to try to kill Nico at Roman's wedding? That's what I wonder. Like, did Pegorino actually know that Dimitri was going to do that? I've always wondered that. What is 50% off? I think the import-export warehouse right now, but I could be wrong. intro. Am I late? No, you can come on the live stream whenever you want, Nick. And if you guys are enjoying my live stream, drop a like. Help me get up to 350 likes. CO offs are 50% off, and I see your comment. No, I don't think the next GTA game is going to be in outside the US. Brazil was setting for Max Payne 3. Yeah, I know Claude. What about him? Wait, he emailed Nico that Pegorino cannot be trusted. He possibly knew about that. Lewis did Nico a huge favor in the ballot by killing off Bulgarin without even realizing it. I'm on PS4. What's Claude's best quote? He has none. He doesn't talk. I don't think Washington D.C. they're gonna do that for like a Grand Theft Auto game. You know, I wouldn't mind them doing a new city and like calling it something different. But I want it to be based off an actual like U.S. city, but calling it something different. Like I would like to see either Detroit in the GTA world, or I would like to see Chicago. Either one I would be fine with. I'd like to see those two cities in the GTA game. Well, Miami isn't really a new city, that's Vice City. Vice City has been in the GTA games. And they're gonna make a whole new map of Vice City, but... make you happy when someone makes money off your techniques? Well, it does in a way, because I know that I help people with my techniques. How about Las Vegas? That's Las Venturas. It was done in San Andreas. What about multiple cities? That's what I think the next GTA game is going to be. I don't think it's going to be one city. I think it's going to be multiple cities. That's what I think they're going to do in the next game. Yes, he's the... Yes, I know Phil Cassidy is. He appears in many GTA games. Well, my prediction for the next GTA game is I think that it's going to be set in Las Venturas and San Fierro. I think you're going to have two cities, one big Las Venturas and one San Fierro, and you're going to have a big countryside in between the two cities. That's what I think. They're going to have the setting for the next game. Like around 10 seconds QW. Product's been delivered. There we go. New DLC, I don't know. We'll see whenever that comes out. So Joshua, there's a lot of people that are commenting. It's hard for me to read everyone's comments. I'm trying my best, man. So I'm sorry if I don't read your comment right away. Show your overall income, sure. Here's my overall income. Global RP 65 million, overall income 1 billion, 479 million, overall expenses 808 million. Time spent in GT Online 337 days and 1 hour and 45 minutes. Are you doing nightclub missions? No, we're just I'm helping people sell their businesses. Okay, Terrell, I'll help you sell one more business, and then I'm gonna help somebody else sell. Why do you hate Tommy? I thought Tommy was a great character.
Hello there.
A little extra money while we're waiting for the invite to the business. Suppressor or thruster? I like using the thruster. It helps me get around the map pretty quickly. Okay, no breaks. GTA 6. I don't think it's gonna be outside the U.S. I'm gonna do a review on it eventually, Nick. It's some good things about it, but there's also some bad things about the game. How to increase what? How to increase share slice associated? Well, if he sells an MC business, they'll get more money. Well, thank you for the super chat, Guacamole. Thank you, man.
Here, man.
Oh, great, we got the Merryweather sale. Wait, actually, I'm not even gonna drive one of these. I'm just gonna probably take a Savage. That'll probably help with that. Somebody want to get in with me here? Because I'm gonna go drive to my Savage. I know, he invited a lot of people. Well, the IAA weren't necessarily the bad guys. Like, I mean, both of them, both the FIB and the IAA were bad guys. It's just that Michael, Trevor, and Franklin were aligned with the FIB. I haven't flown this in some time. What's Article 13? It's a new law that passed in the European Union. It's going to make copyright rules a lot more strict. It's going to cause a lot of problems on the internet. Was such a bad person? Yes, I would say so. I made a video on him some time ago. Was Dutch really a bad person? If you want to check that out. For all the trucks to get here. When you guys make this drop, head down to the next drop, which is gonna be in Vespucci. It's gonna be like right around here. That's where the next drop is gonna be. Around that area. Hey bro, should I get a hanger? I would save that for before the nightclub. Thoughts on the Division 2? I haven't gotten the chance to play it much. It's not a bad game, but it's not, the Division 2 isn't really a game that's meant to be played solo. It's meant to be played as a team. Wildlands good solo. Wildlands you can do solo because the AI teammates will shoot at what you're aiming at, but it plays the best with a team. Okay guys, head down there, and that's where in Vespucci Beach, that's where the next drop is gonna be. I'm gonna clear out the area with the Savage. I'll take care of it, don't worry. Savage is the best for this mission. There we go, that's clear. Okay, drop them over there, and then you guys are going to want to head up north. I think the next drop is going to be somewhere over here in this area, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think it's actually pretty far. I think it's over there. Just start heading towards like the middle of the city. That's where I think the next drop is going to be. Hey Pro, what in real life gun is the Springfield rifle based off of in Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, thank you for the super chat, Stephanie. The Springfield rifle is based off of the Springfield trapdoor rifle in real life. It's a single shot rifle. It's where you put the cartridge inside, you close the little hatch, you fire it, and then after you fire it, you gotta open up the hatch again, and you gotta take the casing out and then put it in a new round. The Springfield trapdoor was replaced by the Springfield Krag, which came in later on because the U.S. was looking for a more modern rifle. That was the rifle that they were using for some time for the military, was the Springfield trapdoor. Hey Pro, I would love to join the prop crew. Thank you, Marco. You would just have to message the commissioner. Commissioners usually respond pretty quickly. Strike Force only if you're looking to dogfight. Yeah, I would like player interactions without like the killing, like some other activities where you can do together. But they keep adding more military stuff. Okay, there we go. Was Finance and Felony good? Yes, that was my favorite update. I like how they added the CEO office tower. You guys are gonna go near Michael's house. That's where the last drop is gonna be. I like how they added the CEO office tower, unlimited VIP work. I like what they did with the crate businesses. Got them all. Yeah, Savage is definitely good for this mission. Okay, last drop, guys. Go and deliver it, and I'll clear the area out. Yes, the B-11 is the best dogfighter. No, I wouldn't want something like that, Xavier. That would just inconvenience players. I blew up somebody's vehicle. Yeah, that's why I don't like it when people get are right near the area when they're like driving through an area where there's enemies. So these two explosive cannon. Where's this enemy? Still in the helicopter? What just happened? Hang on. Okay, it's successful. Ah. Thank you for the super chat walk. Is there anything you want to buy with real money? I don't know, maybe a house one day. Do you like Captain Marvel? I haven't even seen that movie. I don't even really know what that movie's about.
What brings you in today?
Yes, I've got 100% completion in single player. Terrell, please help a lot of people sell now since we helped you. And don't help the same people that I helped sell, just so we can knock out more sales at once.
Looks like...
Oh, there was a super chat.
Shit, man.
Oh, I thought you meant what I was saving up for, one day, Guac. Well, thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat. It's the largest super chat I've gotten in some time. Thank you. Thank you there, Guac. Special shout out to him. Thanks, man. I do really appreciate it. It's the largest super chat I've gotten in some time.
All right.
How are we supposed to join me? Well, join off of me if you have me added or a friend in here. Oh, that's actually pretty close. Oh no. Can you help me make some cash? I want a level 600 on I on 360, but I'm not able to transfer. Well, I mean, they took that feature out, the transferring. They took out that feature to transfer because of all the modders that were transferring their. They were just transferring their characters, their modded money and levels. What's your social club, Pro? Well, it's polish-mercenary, the same thing, I believe. Oh, thank you there, Guac, again. I'm starting my own channel where I post GTA videos. Any tips? Well, I would do, I would try to have, like, a schedule, maybe, like, maybe doing, like, live streams and, like, things like that. What tips I could give you? Make sure that when you do, like, make videos and, like, people comment on them, try to reply to the majority of your comments. Like, try to interact with your subscribers, because people do really like that. That's what people really like about my channel, is I try my best to interact with everyone. I obviously can't interact with everyone because there's so many people messaging me, but I try my best.
Hey, my good shit.
Also, when the new update comes out, whenever that's gonna be, whenever the new update comes out, when it's gonna be, I would, what I would do is I would definitely make some videos on that. So that's some tips that I can give you there, Guac. Okay, thanks. No problem, man. Thank you for all the super chats. Even if they use flares, then it'll still work. any tips for selling in public lobbies? I made a video some time ago, how to sell in populated lobbies and avoid griefers. Like, I'd make like a big breakdown there of everything to do and things to avoid. Well, thank you, Dakota. Why aren't any NPCs spawning to go after you? Well, it depends on the mission. Some missions they will, others they won't. What if I think about a military update? I would be against the military update, because there's just been too much military stuff added to this game.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, I know
No
that
one's
channel.
looking for that
He
place.
seems like a good guy.
I can still work a spray can. It's got a whole new profile.
Okay, there we go. That's car's ready. Have you heard about the next gen consoles? I haven't really heard much about it. They might come out even this year. It might be revealed at E3 this year, you never know. Hello, Kyle. Love your channel, thanks, man. Was your day good? Ah. Hoping I wouldn't get there with no damage, whatever. There we go, 149,000, pretty good on that one. I'm gonna play Generation. I played that yesterday. I'm probably gonna do a review on that game and get my final thoughts on it. If you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a like for me. Help me get up to 500 likes. Okay. Let me see who else needs help here. Let me help TJ here then. Oh, this is a guy I met on the game. You know. How's life? It's good, Adam. How are you?
Okay, we did.
Okay, you might want to get one more person in here, TJ. You play on free aim or assisted aim? Free aim. Hyper Hunter or Savage? I like the Savage better. You don't really have to upgrade it, and it's useful for missions. TJ, what's going on? Are you here? TJ, are you gonna sell it? Might as well just sell it then, if nobody else is joining. Just sell it then. If nobody's joining, just sell it then. Do you like death matches? No, not really. Can people in the lobby hear you speaking? No. But if they're watching the stream, they can. Because most people in the lobby are watching the stream. You going for $1 billion? Yes, that's my goal.
Okay, we're
Oh no, these things. Ah, wonderful, right? First thing we got was this thing. And if you guys are wondering why I'm backing up, the post-op van actually goes up the hill faster backing up than it does going forward. I don't know the reasoning for that, but it's the way it is. Yeah, I don't think, I haven't met one person that actually likes this mission. How you doing? I'm doing good, Georgie. No problem, Kevin. Glad I can help. Yeah, I hope Rockstar takes that feedback page to heart and they actually listen to people there. Yes, Ricky? I'm just going to the closest drop steam right now. Hello, Red Fox Gaming. Go down here, straight down here. How did you get started on YouTube? Well, I mean, I started the channel out doing like walkthroughs of games and doing occasional live streams, but my channel didn't really take off until I started like doing GTA stuff. And people really liked when gun running first came out. I made a few videos selling the full bunker, and people asked me how I made so much money. So I made some money guides, like, you know, on gun running and on other things, and people started watching them, and that's really where my channel took off. Probably stream Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, I might stream that one day. Hi, Jake. We make GTA 6 videos when it comes out, of course. Calling me now. Here. Do you like the Assassin's Creed games? Yes, I do. I haven't really, I never really played Origins, or I didn't play, and I didn't play, what's it called, Odyssey. What's the difference between burglary and home invasion? Burglary is when you break into is when somebody breaks into someone's house when they're not there. Home invasion is when someone breaks in when somebody is there. So, like, if somebody's breaking into a house and somebody's already there, it's already a home invasion then. Best grinding vehicle, I'd say the Buzzard. Daedric Prince. I think I really have one in the Elder Scrolls games. What's the next DLC gonna be? I don't know. Would you like to be a prosecutor? Probably not. My birthday's in 4 days. Happy early birthday. I made all of my drops pretty quickly. Oh, we don't know if the new trailer is gonna be, the new DLC is gonna have a trailer, but we don't know that. It's just based off speculation. Oh, what, the new Star Wars movie? I don't know. I don't know if I mean, I wasn't really impressed by the last film. I just don't like the new movies, to tell you the truth. The new ones, like the Rogue One, that movie was good, but like I mean the movies that are like in the movies, the new ones, the new universe, like the First Order universe. I don't really like that. I just personally feel like they shouldn't have. I feel like they shouldn't have made any more Star Wars movies taking place after Episode 6. I think Episode 6 was I think that was like the perfect ending. I don't think that they should have made any more after that, but it's like I can't watch the old Star Wars movies the same anymore, knowing like what's gonna happen in the new ones. Well, I didn't see the Solo movie, but I just don't like what they did with the new movies. When Episode 7 came out, I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one either. I felt like a lot of it. I just felt like a lot of it didn't make sense. I didn't like what they did with the base that they had. It was basically like it wasn't Death Star 3, but it was pretty much Death Star 3, that base that they had there. And like, what are they gonna make another super weapon? So we'll see what they do with it. You know, the thing is, though, even though George Lucas, sold the rights to Star Wars to Disney, he had an idea for like the new movies, and he was willing to write the script for them. But Disney was like, nope, we're gonna do it our way. And I personally think if George Lucas wrote the script, I think it would have been much better than what it came out with. There's a new week bonus tomorrow. Well, Bandog became really popular in Ace Combat 7 because he was like that very rude guy who like didn't care about the safety of his pilots, and he would always argue with them. But yeah, and I mean, the way that Luke was portrayed in the new movie, I didn't like the way they portrayed him. Like it kind of ruined my childhood in a way, because Luke was like this heroic character, going to fight the evil Empire in Episode 4, 5, and 6, and then in Episode 8, he's just cranky. He doesn't want to help with anything, and it's like, I don't want to spoil the rest of the movie for people who haven't seen it, but they know what I'm talking about. Just his character in Episode 8 did not match his character in Episode 4, 5, and 6.
And
like I said, I would have really preferred if they would have ended like the way episode 6 ended. I thought that was perfect. I think they should have just left it there. That should have been the ending. It shouldn't. I don't think they should have made another movie taking place after that. Thank you for the super chat. Well, Key 451. If I'm reading your name correctly, what's your opinion on JK Gamers? I haven't seen much. I've seen some of his videos, not a lot of them, but he seems like a good guy.
Look, I've got like the most amazeballs and critters opportunity ever.
Okay,
No, I will.
I think I'm
not
gonna
shut up. This script is like,
I
hello.
think I'm gonna sell my business. Here.
All we need is like 5 minutes.
Where's Securo Surf? Here. Here's Securo Surf. Hey bro, how are you today? I'm good. You mean Kingdom Come Deliverance? I played it. I really did enjoy it when I started playing it, but I didn't finish it. And the reason I didn't finish it is because I just never had time. I want to finish it one day, but I did really enjoy Kingdom Come when I was playing through it. Which one is your favorite? Episode 4, I'd say, is my favorite. Oh, Vielki. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it now. Vielki, I know that means. That means big. You read any comics? Not really, no. Who is better in your opinion, Hux or Tarkin? Tarkin is just so much better. I thought, yeah, I like Tarkin more. And also, like, that one line was so cheesy in, like, episode 7 when, like, General Hux, he goes to talk to, Snoke, and then he says to him, I take full responsibility, Supreme Leader, or something like that, and it's like, and it's like Snoke doesn't even do anything about that. Like, honestly, like, that's why I think Emperor Palpatine was a much better villain than Snoke. Like, I just didn't like Snoke at all. I thought Palpatine was a good villain, but it's like if somebody went up to Emperor Palpatine and they said I take full responsibility, Emperor, he would literally just incinerate them, like right there, like if they failed or something like that. And it's like, what are you talking about? Talk about, some people were asking me about Star Wars earlier, so I was just I was giving my opinion on it. To drop off. Let's see. Well, that was the. You want to know something? I was watching. You know what I was watching? Oh yeah, I see him. He's in the lobby. Well, I mean, I was watching Courage the Cowardly Dog, and that show would never be allowed today on a TV show like that. reason Courage the Cowardly Dog wouldn't be on TV today is because it's a lot of people are more sensitive and cartoons are more, well, cartoons have been child-friendly, but it's like, if you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog and you compare it to the TV shows today, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of things that are just on that show that, that wouldn't be in cartoons today.
What's up? Oh, how can I help? Not now, sorry. No, sorry. I'm afraid not. No, that's not gonna work.
I know, QW.
Sorry, but no. Not now, sorry. No, sorry. I'm afraid not. No, that's not gonna work. Sorry, but no. Not now, sorry. No problem. I'll scramble the signal for 1 minute. I'm guessing you don't want a back rub. How can I help? So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
Cell mission. How long have you been playing today for so far? 2 hours about now? Yes, I mean, I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. I thought that it was I thought that it was funny, but I also thought that, like, it was scary at times. I was a kid, I watched it, it would scare me when I was a kid. It doesn't really scare me anymore now, I'm an adult, but when I was a kid, Courage would scare me. Yes, I changed my appearance. Okay, put a vote to kick on, Caden. I'm also gonna put a report on him. You guys see what he does. Joining lobbies and harassing people. There we go. Submitted. Oh, he left. The second you put a report on him, he leaves. Well, if anybody sees him join your lobby, just feel free to report him for griefing, because that's all he pretty much does. Everybody's seen the live streams, the footage is all there. You see what he does. How is he harassing people? He's joining into lobbies, like, constantly doing the orbital cannon glitch and then leaving. Just always doing it over and over again. It's not just to me, he's joining, like, random crew members so many times. Like, you leave one lobby, you join another lobby, he'll follow you to, like, lobby to lobby. That's pretty much harassment what he's doing, so anybody sees him, just feel free to report him, because you guys see what he's done. Pretty much harassment what he does. I know they passed Article 13. Where? Have I ruined our 2000? No, don't waste your money on that. Article 13 is that bad because they're not going to be able to enforce that kind of system without a filter. Don't fall off the cliff here. Oh, Darth Vader would destroy Kylo Ren. There's like, he would have no chance. Not just to Switzerland, they'll also go to the UK now. There we go. Sold. Okay. I don't know, QW. He just grieves now. Okay, we did it. $582 million right there. We hit the goal. Okay, guys. So I think I'm gonna go here. I got a late night class. That's why I had to end the stream a little earlier. But I'll still stick around for a few minutes, and I'll answer any questions people have for me in chat before I go, if anybody wants to ask me anything. And if you guys did enjoy the stream, though, please feel free to drop a like. Help me get up to 600 likes. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy my content, then subscribe to me.
Hey,
No
baby,
problem,
you looking
Callahan.
for a date?
Nope, me and my wife did therapy. No pros for me.
What's the best Mark II weapon? I think the explosive sniper. Do you watch WWE? I used to as a kid. I haven't watched that in like close to 10 years.
Hey there, big boy. Bet you're packing a few inches of heat.
Is the deluxe so worth it?
Breaking my heart.
Not really. It can be good for combat, but it's not really worth it. Thank you, Sean. Please answer. I feel like filling 2 large warehouses back to back a lot slower than filling 1. Is that normal? I feel like filling 2 large warehouses back to back is a lot slower than filling 1. Well, it is a lot slower than filling 1 because you're wasting time in another warehouse, but there is a 5-minute cooldown for each one. But it's still better to do it back to back with 2 warehouses, beta tester. When are you streaming again? Possibly on Friday. We'll see. I'll probably stream on Friday. I have a video coming out tomorrow. You know anything about the Czech Republic? I don't really know much about the Czech Republic. I just know that it used to be one big country called Czechoslovakia, and it used to be part of the Warsaw Pact. And then after the Cold War, it broke apart in the Czech Republic and Slovakia. But I don't know much more than that, Dragon. I liked and subscribed. Well, thank you, YK. Thank you for subscribing. What's the best supercar? Don't think there really is one. It's more up to interpretation. Some are faster than others, some have a better acceleration rate, some are cheaper. Is the Molotov worth it to get around the map? Yes. What is a great car for Heist the Karuma? Do you know if GTA will get more updates? GTA is going to get more updates. If it didn't, they would say something. How long does it take for your nightclub to fill up? Nightclub takes about 60 hours to fill up. If you do business battles, it can be quicker, but about 60 hours.
You know you can't pass this up, girl.
Okay, well I guess I'm gonna go here, guys. thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. I'll probably make a video tomorrow. It'll probably be talking about what I think is going to happen because the Article 13 thing, and then I have a good video planned for Saturday also. I'll probably do a stream on Friday. We'll see. It'll possibly be Red Dead because I promised people I would do a Red Dead stream. People have been asking me for that for some time. The last one I did, I think, was like 2 weeks ago. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.